Alright, welcome back guys to 10-minute tutorials. I'm Slaughter Havoc and we are on episode 2 of Matter Overdrive. And when we left off, we had basically put in our pattern storage, and now we've got a couple items in here. We've got some grass blocks, some emeralds, some diamonds, and some glowstone. And I did the glowstone because I was trying to think of something else useful that you might want to replicate. And that's what we're going to get into in this next episode, is replication. And really one of the most useful things for this mod. So what we got here is we've got a matter decomposer, and basically what the long and short of this thing is it breaks down whatever you put into it, and well, basically makes into just raw matter. So if I throw in some cobblestone here, and oh, it's already got power, cool. As you can see, it's breaking it down into matter, and it just says, you know, it's got a total buffer of 1024, and right now it's got 6, and it's just breaking those down slowly. But what we can do is we can actually pipe stuff out of here into, say, our matter replicator. And so what it's going to do is it's going to dump this buffer over here, and now this one's going to fill up. And if I run a little power across here, now this bad boy has got some power, and it's got 17, and so we can replicate some stuff. So if we go back to some of our items over here, like grass block, right, or emerald, or whatever we want to reproduce. Now if I grabbed one of those and saw, like right here, you see it has 256 matter to make, you know, a diamond has 256 matter, right? So once this guy gets up to 256, we could reproduce a diamond. That's pretty useful. But the one I was looking at earlier, because I was thinking about something that, you know, kind of use a lot of, it's glowstone, and it only uses 8. So right now, I could actually, well, let me link this guy up here. I could just put in a glowstone and say, replicate this. I think. Where'd it go? Where'd my glowstone go? You go into here? Where'd it go? That's not what I wanted. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, I'm on the wrong screen. Okay, so and that's why I've got these matter network cables here, and oh, I forgot to grab the switch. Because what it is you can't link everything with just one cable. You've got to have these little switches here. I'm actually going to put this one block high so we can utilize all the sides of it. Oh, come here. So we're going to put this guy right here, and as you can see, everything will link right into it. So I can go ahead, and you'll see it makes a disconnection there because it won't do multiple links. So it's all got to go into this switch right here, and then you can, you know, design this however you want. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of creative ways to do it. Okay, you're connected. Yeah, you're connected like that. You're still going to want to do that. Okay. You just got to kind of figure out which way it wants to go. But now see, the pattern storage, the matter analyzer are both connected into here. The decomposer doesn't need to be connected, but this guy is now connected. And so basically we can make whatever we want by putting this guy right here, the pattern monitor. And you just throw the pattern monitor anywhere in the system, and you can see if I do a refresh, it'll come up with the items. Wait, hold on. What is not linked? Let's see. You're linked, right? Yeah, you're connected with the patterns. There we go. And why are you not reading this? Okay, you're full, right? Okay, yeah, you got 64 in there. So I put 64 cobble. I did do a test out with like some of this double compressed. It just breaks down twice as long, so it's 81 cobblestone. So it's every time one of these breaks down, it'll take the same amount of time as doing 81 cobblestone. So if you walk away for a long time, doing those compressed ones could be useful. You can put a whole bunch in a chest or whatever and just feed it in using any kind of transport pipe. So that's kind of useful. And then once it's done, it'll just send the matter over to the pattern replicator over here, and then it can do whatever it wants. Okay, there's that. You should be linked in the system. Why am I not getting... Hold on. Let me put it on this pipe right here. There we go. I don't know why it's not doing it on that pipe, but whatever. So you can see the 4 items that we can replicate. So I'm going to go to glowstone, and I know we had 64, which means I should be able to, because these are 8 each, I should be able to make 8 of these. And then if you go over here, something's going on here. Something's going on. Something's being very funky. So I wanted 8 of these, and this should send right to the pattern replicator, and it should start trying to make them. Oh, I see. It's connecting. Ah ha ha. I see. Okay, that's part of the problem. That has to be on a line of its own. See, there we go. I'm learning, because my setup obviously is different with what I did for myself. So it's got to be on its own line for this little thing right here. That's cool. So, hey, that's not what I wanted. I wanted you to go right there. Do I really got to go up and over? Okay, so, you know, you'll figure out what structure you want. But, there we go. Refresh. I got these. Now I can do 8 of these. Send it. And it should go to here. Whoa. Oh, yes. Side effects are happening. As you see, it sent the glowstone over here, and it's starting to make them. But as you can see, I'm getting some weird side effects, like nausea and dizziness and stuff like that. And that's because this guy right here puts out a lot of radiation. So one thing you're going to definitely want to do is make some of these titanium plates, which are right here, and you can put in a max of 5, and what this will do is it'll eliminate the amount of radiation that comes out. But as you can see, it has created some glowstone for us, and there's still 218 in there, but it's just going to keep making glowstone. And then I can also, you know, export it to this, and I believe I can actually do a chest next to it. I'm actually completely guessing on this right now. Yeah, I didn't know. But I know that we can use any one of these other like pipes that'll work. What are they called? Item ducts, that's what I'm thinking of. From thermal expansion. And I can just throw an item duct in here. And it will connect. Hey, get back here. And it'll connect that up. And then with the servo, well, yeah, I need to put the servo on it. With the servo, it'll automatically pull and just kick right from the chest into the, or kick from here into the chest. There it goes, and once it gets there, bing, there we go. And we can filter those out, and you know, you can just kind of produce whatever you want. So you just click on this guy right here, say we want a couple dirt, you know, grass blocks because we're moving a farm, send in the request. It's just going to queue it in line right behind this one. Once the glowstone's done, it's going to make the grass blocks, and they're going to go over there. Okay, so now that we've got it all hooked up and stuff, we can see that, you know, like this one takes a little bit longer, right? If I put these, like, you know, big, like double compressed blocks in or whatever. So we do have the ability to speed some of these up. Let me turn this off. And you can see over here, we've got like the home window. We've got configurations for, like, you know, redstone configurations. And then we've also got these upgrades. Now, I've got a couple upgrades here in my inventory, so I'm going to clear all this stuff out. And I'm going to drop all these down here because these guys, it's definitely a plug and play of what you like, and that's the best way I can describe it. You make the choice on how you want to set your stuff up. So, like, if we're doing this matter analyzer, you know, no, we won't do the matter analyzer. We'll do the decomposer because I think that's the one we're going to use most often. You can see that it's taking quite a while to break some of these down. And if I put like this triple compressed, it would take, like, you know, much longer. But we have the ability to add things like a speed upgrade. And so you can see right there, it's going to increase our failure to 125%, but our time will be reduced by 25 to 75%, and power usage will go up 125. You've got matter storage, so you can increase the amount of matter that's held in here. You can do the hyper, which is major power increase, but time is increased down to 15%. So if we put a little hyper guy in here, watch how much faster it goes. Now the failure does increase to 125, but we can always add a fail-safe upgrade. If I put that in there, now it's at 62, percent failure, which is way less likely to fail. The time is reduced down to less than 20%, but our power usage is up to 250%. Now, if I put a power upgrade, it's kind of, nulling it out. Failure is a little bit higher now. Time's a little bit higher, but the power usage goes down. And then, we can also increase the power storage. So now it's like a 200%. So you can upgrade these however you want, and they all have these upgrades available. So if I want, let me go over here and grab this hyper real quick and be really crazy with it. And we're going to go hyper upgrade and just make it insanely fast. Now, obviously, it doesn't really make a difference after the second one. The first one takes it to 15%. The second one takes it to 10. These last two are completely useless and just using up a whole bunch of power. But I could, put the power one, oopsie, and do 2 of these. Oops, did I not grab them? Power upgrade, and put them over here. And now you can see power down to 225, but failure's way up now, but the time's down. So it really is just a matter of what you're willing to risk in the way of, how you want to get this done. Do you want to use more power, less power? Do you want to save time? It's totally up to you. If you don't care about time and you just want, to use as little power as possible, then you can see it's going to take 5 times longer to do it, but it's only using 32% power. So the upgrades are totally up to you. That's just a decision you have to make. But there's, quite a few upgrades. I showed them all. There's the power upgrade. Range upgrade is for another item that we're going to probably talk about later in another episode. But the hyper speed and then the regular speed. And some of these are kind of expensive. I meant to show you the recipe there. This one takes another star with titanium and then the regular speed upgrade. The speed upgrade is pretty cheap, minus the emerald, but we can always, find a way to get those. Right. We can make some emeralds for ourselves. So yeah, guys, these are the basic units of matter overdrive for doing matter replication, reproducing items and stuff like that, and that's what these are here for. And the next one, what we're going to do is actually go over our power source, because this right here is obviously I'm just running creative power, and this is draining a lot of power. If you see all these, that's 64,000. That one helps 512,000. And I'm going to disconnect this one real quick just to kind of show you how much power this is actually using. If I want to scan, let me just get a dirt block real quick. Dirt block. There we go. If I want to scan a dirt block, I want to show you it actually uses quite a bit of energy. Once it starts going, you're connected, right? Yeah, you're connected to the system. Right? Connected. Don't see you. Okay. Well, you know what? Let me do this one then. We're going to break down some matter here. Look at, the energy's already gone. Let's get a full charge here, and we'll see how quickly. Just these little dirt blocks. I mean, they're flying with speed, but watch how quickly this thing will die out. It does use a lot of energy. And we need a lot of energy, and that's what we're going to do in the next episode. Is we're going to compare it to what thermal expansion has available, and we'll see how worthwhile it really is. But until next time, guys, I'm Slaughter Havoc. This is 10-Minute Tutorials, and I'm out of here. Peace.